everybody. Oh, we get to wait for OBS to capture the game. This is great. Welcome to the black screen. This is the next update for Astroneer. It's just called The Void. No, I have no idea. There it is. Cool. Awesome. So, yeah, we should be back. I would say refresh, but if you don't see anything, you can't hear me say refresh. Yes, black screen update, Pog. Indeed. Anyways, hello, greetings, welcome, salutations. I am Brandon, the guy you might know as Vainglorious Gaming. I am honored to be here today. I always love taking part in the ExtraLife charity streams, and to be invited back again. Like, this is my second year, third year, I can't even remember now that I've done this. It is freaking awesome, and I love it. So I have with me a couple folks from the Astroneer team. Of course, you guys all know Gina. Say hi, Gina. Gina might be muted.
Your timing was impeccable as I dropped out. Hello.
That was impeccable. That was a good job. You're a pro streamer. You just watched my video from YouTube? Yep, well, now you get to put up with me here. So yeah, you guys all know Gina. She's not actually in the game with me. But I do have with me, and we'll just go in order of players in session, let you guys introduce yourself, tell us quickly what you do. So first up, Mark.
Hello, I'm Mark. I run player support for Astroneer and System Era. If you've never met me, your game has never broken. Congratulations.
So all those emails I send, you get them, right? I'm
the one that reads them and politely replies to those great bugs that make our game so unique.
And the many people who in my YouTube comments who are like, this is broken, I don't know what it is. I'm like, yeah, support it, System Era. Yeah. So yeah, I've been sending a lot of friends your way.
Oh yeah, it's always appreciated, you know. It pays the bills, right? So
exactly. And then we also have Johnathan, who I understand is newer to the team. So Johnathan, introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
Hi, yeah, I'm Johnathan. I'm a gameplay designer on the team. Pretty recent, so you won't see anything I've worked on in the game for a couple months, I think. A few months, maybe. So yeah, if the game ends up suddenly being horrible, maybe blame me next year.
We'll blame Joe. It's always Joe's fault.
Or Joe.
Yeah. No, it's always Joe's fault. So for the next couple hours, we're just gonna play some Astroneer. I don't have audio of alerts for donations, so I may miss some, and I apologize for that if I do. Gina, if you can maybe help me on that facet and just interrupt if I don't happen to notice one. There should be a banner towards the top, but it's not very big. Looks like JD Johnson, good timing, donated $15. But for some reason, my alert sound is not working. It's there in Stream Elements. It's just, you know how it goes. But this is a custom game I put together when custom games first came out. I just gave it the first name that came to me off the top of my head, called Digging Deeper. Calidor start. Resources on the surface are fairly limited. I think I bumped them down to 20% of their normal, but in the caves and the mantle, they ramp up. So thus the name. It encourages you to explore the caves. I think everybody should have drill mod 1 and a canister to start with, and a good trusty work light to help us get there. So I say we can just start maybe kicking off some missions, see how long it takes us to get off the planet.
Yeah.
You can tell we organized this ahead of time, can't you? We didn't just add each other on Steam 20 minutes ago or anything at all. Oh, I like it. The exhaustion in the voice. I get it, support, man. I get it. Oh, man. I've not worked game support. Go ahead, sorry.
I've supported quite a few games, and Astroneer is the most fun and the best. Any exhaustion is just a result of personality rather than career.
So what you're saying is they're not taskmasters just making you work 90-hour weeks or anything like that?
Oh, God, no.
Okay. All right, good. That's one of the things I've always understood. System Era has a solid work-life balance from what I understand. Is that, yeah?
Oh, yeah, very much so. I mean, you know, I'm on the East Coast, so I'm 3 hours ahead of everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and no one makes any demands of my time. No one, you know, makes me work at like 9 o'clock p.m. my time in order to like make a meeting or what have you.
Nice. Now, up from the top of the hill, I saw Resident. Now I've already completely forgotten where I saw that. This compound there. I think it was this way. Oh, I am already getting... Yes, I'm the guy who makes Astroneer Academy, the guide to how to play the game, and I can't place tethers properly. Oh my gosh. How many of you guys in chat have seen Astroneer Academy? Here's, I can make this. I think oxygen might go a little quicker too. Ooh, wow, that was not a lot of resin.
Yeah, if there's a deposit on the surface, it does not go much lower.
Yeah. Wow. I played through this once before, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna suffocate if I don't do something. That wasn't even a whole nugget. Oof. All right, cool. Show me someone who could place tether at max length perfectly every time. I used to be able to. It's a rhythm thing. It's every 6 steps, but you don't really have to count it. It's just kind of, you get it down eventually, and oh god, how do I get back up there? You get it there eventually, but when you get a little rusty, it's not the greatest feeling in the world. We're all gonna make different ramps, aren't we?
Yep. That's the plan.
Okay, I've just managed to put mine right into the bottom of the base where I can't dig. Bro, at work. Where's the ground? There it is. That is the sketchiest ramp I think I've ever seen. There's got to be more resin around here. Well, I guess I could just make... Did somebody get that compound?
Yeah,
We could just...
got 4 stacks, so
We could
you
just
can all
make
have
some
tethers now.
tethers and probably... I think there's a cave opening nearby. Like, that direction. Why can't I point? There we go.
Yeah, I think just over. Oh, come on now. This hill.
Yes.
Oh,
Somewhere.
Lord, how'd I lose it? Here it is. Nope, I dug that.
Oh. Wait, back here. Here we go. Did we start? This is a custom game that I made, Bramble. Yeah, there's more resin over here. I made this when custom games first came out. Oh, there's a lot too. Good. And it just starts at Calidor, and resources on the surface are very limited, but they're bumped up in caves, which I guess this counts as a cave. Okay, I'm gonna suffocate if I don't go back. We've already had one death, but we're not gonna talk about that.
That was a hiccup in the simulation, I think.
Yes.
It's all good.
Yeah. I don't really know what happened. All I know is Gina was talking to us about something, and suddenly we had somebody dying. You know, it was. But yeah, that's all that's custom about it. Is it's Calidor start with. It encourages you to go down into the caves, which is really cool. Oh, did I miss a donation? Where is it? Where is it? Elise Cake, $100. Holy cow! Thank you so much. And I don't know why my total is different than what the System Era page is showing, but I think it's actually, I think we're already higher than what's showing on screen right now.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Do we have another death already? Oh, okay. Cool. So we can do these. Oh, except I don't have the compound now. Ooh, ow. I've lost my team.
I got you.
Are you still in the caves? Oh, you know what?
Working my way out.
There we go. There's this thing called a compass. It'll show me right where you are. There we go.
Oh yeah, that new thing.
Yeah, that's been here for what? Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Couldn't even.
It's been around
You
a
might
while.
have a better idea of when that came out than I really do not remember.
A year and a half, 2 years. It's been around a while.
It's missions, I think. I think that was part of the same update.
Yeah, because I wanted it to be called the map update, Missions and Compass, or something like that. No, Missions of Power. Missions of Power were together. It was Compass, and then the Compass in there too, and the map part of it all worked together with that. That was my suggestion, but Joe didn't like it apparently. What do I know? I just play the game.
Yeah,
SCS devs are amazing. If you could afford, you donate. You know what? It's just great that you're here, because the fact that you're here pushes, the chances of Twitch throwing us up to a promotion for somebody, because we have a higher view count, which means somebody else that can donate can come in. So see, you are donating just by being here. So it's fantastic, and we're happy to see you. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name, though. I'm sorry, because I see something about frittatas in there, and now I'm hungry. I haven't had a good frittata in a while.
It may blow your. I don't think I've ever had a frittata in my life. More of a taco or a burrito guy.
Fair. You're happy to see me here, Zarek? I'm happy to see me here, too. It's been a minute since I've even really been able to do much streaming, but that's changing very, very soon. I just got to get caught up with a little bit of Astroneer Academy stuff, and then the stream schedule will be back. You know, I say in Gina's honor, we make a nice big hole right here and throw all of our resources in it.
Stop it, get out.
That idea.
You're banned. I'm gonna join and cover it. No resource holes. I did want to pop in and say thank you. Say thank you to Hairblix for the $15 donation, who says they're looking forward to wearing their skin with pride, and we look forward to you wearing it and showing it off to your friends in game. I think we got the Elise cake at $100. Yep. Thank you so much, Elise, for that donation, and Joe, our own Joe, for $55. So thank you all for your contributions to Extra Life to help sick kids, and we're going to keep it going throughout the day. This resource hole going to ruin your game, and your things are going to clip through the terrain, and I'm going to delete your email before Mark can even read it.
I was going to say we should take bets on how long that stuff will actually stay there.
I normally don't use resource holes, but I figured, I know that they kind of trigger Gina just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. In fact, in the previous version of the Astroneer Academy videos, when we got to talking about base building and things like that, even though she was reluctant to do so, I had, there goes my phone, I forgot to mute that. I had Gina actually do the voiceover for the pro tip about resource holes, and why they're bad. Oh man, there we go. We can make a smelter. I have no idea where laterite is. I think I saw some though when we were down there.
I did the classic laterite prank of seeing compound and thinking it was laterite.
See, I get laterite and sphalerite confused all the time. All the time, because especially in the caves, because they're both kind of just roundish and grayish when they're in the shadow in the distance. And
sorry.
And I get them confused. Oh, he's over here making a better ramp, and I just keep jumping off the side of the mountain. I'm gonna die soon. That would be sad. So we're just gonna do the campaign all together to completion. Just get as far as possible. There's no way. We're not speedrunners. Who was it that was saying earlier they hadn't actually had a chance to play in a while?
That was Mark.
Yeah. Mark was earlier saying that he hasn't had a chance to actually really stop and sit down and play the game in a long time.
All the way through, yeah.
All the way through, yeah.
Like every time, we have new content, I always make a point of at least playing through that isolated content. But yeah, it was Snails that got me to just replay the whole game. And since then, I think I've been negligent in my astroneering.
Oh no. You know what? We'll need those seeds later. Ow! Why did I already killed it? Why did that hurt me? No, relatable. It especially, I don't know. I've never worked on a game, but I've worked on other projects of things that I enjoy, and and it's just a dead end. And you know, when it comes to my downtime, even though it's something that I enjoy doing, I keep doing it in my downtime because I had just done it all day for work. Hey, I found laterite. Oh my gosh, I found a lot of laterite. Well, maybe not. Okay, it looks like a lot of laterite. Oh no, it is a lot of laterite. Holy cow. This is fantastic.
We have an ammonium nearby too, so we're laughing.
Yeah, we're like, we can leave. We can just like blow this popsicle stand and go somewhere else. I love Calidor though.
Me too.
Calidor and Glacial, like I can't pick between the two. Oh, I
I'm
hear
pretty
the
firmly a Calidor guy.
I love snow, so for me, Glacial is an easy pick.
Fair. I'm the same. I love snow. I am going the wrong complete direction. I love snow, but you know, I don't think I would survive maybe 30 seconds in an actual desert. But Calidor is just beautiful. Just the palette, the sparkly sand, especially at night, with everything. It's breathtakingly gorgeous, except for the big creepy spider trees. They still creep me out, but I can overlook that part. I was convinced, like, for the first 6 months of playing Astroneer, that I couldn't go near those trees, and I wouldn't risk it. Yeah,
you wouldn't be alone. I have gotten emails from younger players who are like, "This creepy tree is making this noise. I don't want to go anywhere near it. Is it going to kill me?"
because I didn't know the whole thing about if it has, you know, red on it, it's a danger, and if not, you're good to go. You know, I didn't know any of those little secrets at the time, and so I just there's like whole patches of Calidor in my first playthrough that I never went near. So I was just convinced that those things would just reach down and stab me to death. Because I had encountered the, I can't remember what they were called, but in early access, the danglers that would reach down and get you from the ceiling in caves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Stringly danglies.
Is that what they were called?
No.
No. Did they have a name? But
I think they just called them cave lures or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the community called them all kinds of things. Nope rope, stringly dangly.
Nope rope.
Yeah. Danger
like
noodle.
I like the nope rope. Hey, guess what's going on? Yeah, nope rope, I think, is a good one. But yeah, so I was convinced it was going to be something like that. Those trees were just going to, like, eat me. You know, just big giant spider thing. And I have kind of a irrational fear of spiders, even little ones. They kind of really creep me out.
Totally rational.
Totally rational. Okay, I can't figure out how to get to the base anymore. There we go. I know how ramps work. So where are we at on missions? We just got a bunch. Bunch of them.
Yeah, this is the point where the missions kind of explode in number.
Yeah. So we need a large printer. We need a couple things.
I'm getting our research chamber going.
We need power. Oh yeah, you know, research would probably be yeah. I didn't even think about that. Probably be a good one to do. People are just like unsubscribing from my YouTube channel en masse, watching me actually play the game. It's like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. What's he doing in the Astroneer Academy? Because other people help me write it. That's the big secret. I'm just the voice. Okay, I'm suffocating already. I guess I set oxygen lower too. There's a way to tell, right? Yeah. So that, yeah, oxygen is going a little bit more. I thought maybe it seemed like that.
Probably not gonna have a lot of organic either on Calidor, I'm guessing, right?
Not really, no.
With the lower resources.
Yeah, not a whole lot. It's a bit of a challenge. I've played through it. I want to say that I completed all the main missions all the way through stepping through the rift, but I didn't do like trains or snails or any of the awakening stuff in this save once before, or in this custom game once before. And it definitely took me a lot longer. It got better once I got off planet and got to Silva. Found a really sweet landing spot that just had everything right around it. Where that is now, I don't know. But that helped considerably. Oh, we need power. We are hurting. Oh yeah, we're just dead now.
Yeah, that's why I brought up the organic. I'm usually
You a generator guy?
I'm a generator guy for the early game.
I have this thing that I usually do, but with time limited the day, not gonna pursue. But I usually make a tractor as soon as possible, and then just spend like 30 minutes out on the tractor just yoinking every bit of free power producers that I can find.
I was wondering about that with your custom game mode. If you also turn down points of interest, or if
I
it's
did
just,
not. No, it's just resources.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to make it hard. I just wanted to make it different, just to kind of take people, because everybody kind of gets into their, their style of gameplay, and they know roughly where what is. And I thought, well, if I change the balance of resources just even a little bit, and start on a different planet, and I love that it started up in the mountains. That was just coincidence. I thought, this might get people just a little bit outside of their usual, and make them kind of think about things differently. That was what I was going for.
I mean, it's certainly, because I find that first moment of just landing, and it's like, okay, there's the resin, there's the compound.
Mm-hmm.
You already have your plan going before you even get shelter up.
Yep. Whereas with this, you're just on this barren plateau with a research sample or a research object next to you, and that's it. That's all there is. Just you and your shelter. Okay, we need a place for this. There we go. That'll work. Cool research. I wonder if it would be worth doing what do they call it? The Iron Man runs? Just running into the cave with a bunch of oxygen filters and scanning research samples. Hey, we've got research. You know what? I think I may do that. How much resin do we have? A little.
Check goal.
Yeah, hardcore mode was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And unlocking the palette. I'm glad to have read that the update yesterday. Oh, that's ammonium. That the update yesterday resolved the no missions thing, right? Did I read those patch notes correctly?
Can you be more specific?
So if you, in a custom game, if you started without a shelter, you could not complete missions because you could never
don't
put
have
an
the
oxygenator.
oxygenator.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's resolved now?
It should now automatically complete that mission for you.
Oh, so the Astroneer Basics mission just completes.
I believe so, yeah.
I know several people that will be very happy to hear that. Do you know if they have an existing game that they've been playing? Will autocomplete an existing game or only new custom games? Putting you on the spot, I know.
I don't think I can give you a 100% answer for that one, but based on similar fixes we've done in the past, it probably will be retroactive. No promises. That's just my educated guess.
Somebody in chat just said no. They
Okay,
tried it last night.
no.
So I guess not. Does not retro on existing ones. Oh well. That could be your true hardcore mode, where you never ever get the missions. I kind of like the idea of no missions. And I've come to like missions completely change the way I play the game. And I try to get the missions that are going to reward me with stuff that I need as early as I can, instead of trying to struggle with power and getting research. Why not just do a mission and get something for free? Yeah, that's kind of the way I look at it.
You don't miss the old tutorial?
No, not really.
It's okay. It's okay. You can be honest.
I mean, it was nice for what it was. I would say the thing I do miss about the old tutorial is a streamer named Please Shibe who did speed runs on the tutorial, and it was absolutely some of the most entertaining stuff ever. He just, because everybody always any percents an actual game. I don't know that I'd ever seen anybody any percent a tutorial.
The tutorial specifically, yeah, that's
yes. He had come up with so many techniques and everything. He has a couple tutorials of his own on YouTube, on his YouTube channel, about how to speed run the tutorial and different ways to shortcut things. It's crazy. It was just nuts, and I really Shibe and the PP jump. Yeah, he had the PP jump, which is what it sounds like. It's very family friendly. It was something about at the very beginning when you were first landing, you could point and jump, and it would allow you to start moving even before you were supposed to be able to somehow. I don't know. I never got into speedrunning it myself, but it was hilarious watching him do it.
I definitely will look that up.
He has a really clever one too about just speedrunning, and he didn't use a whole lot of in-game footage, surprisingly. He like when he mentions that you've got to run around a rock formation, he just puts a picture of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, on screen and just bounces a little picture of an Astroneer around it. Just little clever things like that were just absolutely priceless. There's got to be research stuff to scan around here somewhere. Ooh, yes there is. That's, oh cool, and that got us a mission. That should get us more research points. What time is it? Okay. I'm sure Gina will tell me when it's almost time.
I will make sure to let you know. And I did just want to pop in because you were talking about this tutorial. And I know a lot of our fans have maybe missed out on that. And if that is something that you would like to experience and you play on Steam, there's a little known piece of information. If you go and right click on Astroneer in your Steam library and go to properties and betas, in there's a beta participation thing where we locked the game at one time at update 1.14. For context, I think this was 1.29, so we've come quite a long way since then.
Wow.
This was the very first, or one of the first iterations of the automation update. So it doesn't have snails, it doesn't have a lot of things, but what it does have is the tutorial. So if that is something you missed and you just want to go play around and see if you can PP jump through the tutorial, you can still do that if you play on Steam. So do that. And I also just wanted to just really quick remind everyone that we are streaming today for ExtraLife, specifically Seattle Children's Hospital. If you donate to the System Era campaign, ExtraLife was founded in 2008 to honor the life of a little girl named Victoria Inman. She suffered for years battling leukemia, and her people who love her very dearly created this program to help other children who are in her situation, facing medical debt as a grieving family or as a child is heinous. And so Children's Miracle Network hospitals are raising funds and awareness for over 170 member hospitals across the U.S. and Canada, and they provide over 32 million treatments a year to their patients. So I do hope that you will donate to our campaign. Every donation of $5 or higher will receive the ExtraLife visor in-game, and every donation of $15 or higher will receive both the Astroneer visor and the pallet. So you can scroll down just below our stream here, and you will see a little panel that links to our donation goals or to our charity event. So do please contribute, and I'll toss it back to you, Brandon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Gina. I didn't know the history of ExtraLife. That's, it's heart-wrenching, but it's still, I mean, what a way to take a tragedy. And I personally know a family who has benefited from the Children's Miracle Network and their hospitals that they were facing. They had just basically been told there's nothing we can do because you don't have insurance and you don't have a way to pay. And then they were sent home with that information, and then somebody put them in touch with the right resources, and quite literally life-changing. And that kiddo is now 22, 23 years old today. So, just, I think it's that old. Somewhere around there. But yeah, it's fantastic. So yes, please give if you can. And it looks like, oh no, it's Streamlabs with the link. Cool. I saw the donate from Joe and I thought something had happened that I missed. We did have, I think Gina may have got it, SCS Alex with 125, Cosmic Tyler. I'm reading the tiny little preview on my OBS up here. For $15, so you'll get the visor and the pallet. If I've been paying attention, I think you get both of those. So
yeah, that's right. The visor and the pallet.
You guys know how Gina got me here today. She promised she was going to play with me because she knows I miss playing the game with her.
You know what?
She's here in spirit.
She is here in spirit. Yeah, I know. Back before Gina even worked for System Era, we used to hang out and play Astroneer in my streams. And some of my best memories in this game are just doing stupid stuff. Just absolutely just ridiculous challenges. And just accidentally one night collecting 1 million bytes. No joke. We were just hanging out, having a good time, getting watermelons from underneath duck butts. Yes, that is a logical sentence. And once I got done researching it all, it was just a little over 1 million bytes that we collected. And
just casually, very casual.
Just hanging out,
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Astroneer.
I've played once or twice.
Well, if it hadn't been for Gina, I wouldn't have been able to do it because she was basically, keeping me from being dumb and keeping me on track. I can't get this to go in the generator.
Yeah, she does the same for me at work as well.
Good. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. And what was it that we dubbed the purple pillars down in? Oh, we have rails already. What?
Yeah, I went for it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I just turn around and suddenly there's a freaking train. But the big purple pillars down in the mantle that we dubbed the no-no zone, because I kept driving on it like a moron and getting us stuck, and then Gina would have to come to the rescue and build me a ramp so I could get off. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was.
Forgot about the no-no zone.
Every time I run into one, I immediately think the no-no zone.
Like, don't get on that. You cannot get off. Not easily, at least.
And she yelled at me every time I got on it. Not like not in a mean way yelling at me, but she still yelled at me every time I did it. It's like, why do you keep doing this? Rush rails are the new meta. They're just better than tethers. It never even occurred to me to do that. Like, you are absolutely right, Zurich. That is the best way.
I think it's one of those things that if you've been playing for a long time, you think of rails as like this late game thing. It just doesn't enter into those early game plans.
Yeah, no,
They are fantastic.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like that. I tend to just like put it off and put it off, even though I know it would make my life easier. I still just, I'm so accustomed to doing things, you know, the old way, I guess.
The old way, yeah.
That I just do it slow for no reason.
They are power hungry.
Yeah,
so-
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, they
That's
are.
true.
Yes, resource piles in 2023. I normally don't, but this is an honor of
The
Gina
old
because
pudding.
Gina loves resource piles. So that's why we're doing it today.
Stop it.
We're doing it.
I hope they all fall to the core.
Oh, that is exactly why we have those there.
The meta is canister piles.
Gosh,
Yes.
that like, you have no idea what's going through my brain now. It's like, what other obvious things am I missing that can make the early game just even easier than it already is? And
Getting lucky,
Man.
finding a QTRTG would be a
yeah, that I've had that happen exactly once, and I still remember the moment. It is just, I was just stumbling away. I had been in the save maybe 20 minutes, and it was just stumbling around and came across one, and it's like, oh my goodness, that is. Okay, I've immediately got my tractor stuck. Yep, good job. mate.
If we unlock oxygen tank power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite, we can get one from the missions.
Get one what?
Get a
Oh,
QT.
QT. That's right.
Yep.
That's a lot
there are
of
a couple
bytes, though,
missions.
isn't it?
Maybe. And I may have just used a bunch of them for a rail car.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's all right. We might not get off calendar. We could, you know.
Oh, there's even. I should know this. This is a game that I work on. Is Calidor the first rail planet? Because we have the.
No, I think it's Glacio. Glacio is the first rail planet.
Well, on the off chance we get there, we have a bunch of that.
Oh, we already have the
Argon?
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Glacio. That's the first one, or how Glacio. I love hearing the different ways people pronounce the different planets. Visanya, Visanya. Some people call it Vanessa. Desolo or Desolo.
Thank you to Alvin Pichardo for $30 to ExtraLife.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. I say Desolo because it sounds
I
like
say DeSolo.
It sounds
I'm
like
a
desolate.
Dezzolo.
Are you? Are you?
Yeah, I'm on the DeSolo train.
And the thing is, you're all technically correct because it's a Latin word, is it not? Pretty sure it is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure it is. No, it actually is. I took a little bit of Latin in college. I think it is. I could be wrong. I think actually Visanya is too. Am I missing donations, Gina?
No, Joker NYC was just saying that he is Alvin, so thank you.
Oh, okay.
That they are Alvin.
Oh, I just realized I'm here without power. Do I have enough power to get all the way back? I was really hoping to find power on this little trip.
And Joe does confirm that it is. It is Latin.
It is Latin. Cool. Wow, look at my college education actually coming up to help me with knowing what a planet's name is in a video game. That was 80 grand well spent.
Are you I don't remember. Are you Atrox or Atrox?
I'm Atrox.
I'm Atrox.
Mm-hmm.
Glacio.
Atrox.
Glacio.
Novus.
Novus, yep. Yikes.
Calidor. DeSolo. Silva.
Oh, God. Okay, saved it. Nothing happened. I'm good.
I agree with Gina on all those, but it's entirely possible that I only say them that way because that's how Gina has said them that way. And I learned from her.
Oh my gosh. I
Does
actually.
that make me an influencer?
Yes, totally.
Yes. 100%.
It makes you.
Anonymous, thank you for $15.
Like when I first started doing support, Gina was still part of the community. She wasn't an employee yet, and she taught me how to do my job. There's so much like community knowledge in her brain.
Oh
that
yes.
helped me out in those early days.
Absolutely yes. I fell in a hole. The Astroneer story. I saw that at least. That is so true. So, my early Astroneer story, and I've told it a few times in my own streams, but I didn't know it. But my game was just bugged. But I didn't realize at the time that my game was just bugged. And I walked around, and remember, this is early access, like early access. And I walked around, and permanently over my Astroneer, it just said press Y for backpack, or whatever the key was. And that was always there. And because of that, I couldn't interact with any modules. And my friends were like, it's easy, you just walk up to it. I'm like, no, but it doesn't work. So I was the guy that just dug holes under everybody all the time, because that's about all I could do. I could pick things up and carry them really well. I could dig holes and resources and bring them back. I just couldn't do anything else in the game, and honestly thought I was just misunderstanding how to play. So yeah, I have dug many holes, and my friends have fallen in them. Yes, I was the NPC. Yep. Absolutely. That is 100% correct.
It takes all kinds to make an Astroneer, you know?
It does. It does. And as I like to tell people, you know, 'cause I see people get... I've never been more surprised by the number of arguments that the cute little spaceman game can start. You know, if people get really serious about them, and I'm just like, as long as you're having fun, you're doing it right. Yeah, you don't have to. And I think that's one of the beauty parts that have kept me coming back to the game over and over again, is that there are so many different ways to tackle any given thing that you want to do.
Well, even now, I feel like we have just naturally fallen into a pretty good teamwork rhythm here.
I mean, if you count me running around the base using up stuff, teamwork.
Yeah. If you keep that research pumping.
Well, I mean,
that's,
I think we definitely can see who is contributing. You know, so we've got one person that's done rails. We got me driving around on a tractor. Like, that's so 2018. And then, you know, it's teamwork. Everybody's doing their part. Sometimes staying out of the way is a very valid thing. I'm gonna go find some wolframite because we can.
I found some actually.
Oh, okay.
Nearby.
All right. Well, then I'll just come right on back then.
I've also got
and I've fallen in a hole.
Decent amount of laterite. So if we can get shuttle researched.
Oh, nice. How far? Oh, we have enough bytes for a shuttle. Oh, we just have enough bytes. Yeah, let's do it. There's the shuttle, and
if we all want to take the same trip, though, we're gonna need a tower and the chair too.
Actually, the small shuttle only has space for one.
Yep.
Chair. So we'll need more than. We'll need at least 2 shuttles. If Gina was it, she would fix this. She would give us storage. Yeah. Well, you're not. So deal with it, man. Just for that, I'm gonna go back and stare at the.
Thank you,
the resource
Raisins,
pile.
for $50.
Woohoo! Did you say Raisins?
Yeah.
Vainglorious gaming community moderator.
Whoop.
There we go.
Hey,
Represent.
Yeah. So we need a large. Okay, yeah, this is a little out of hand. I can't find anything. I admit nothing. Come on, there we go. Sorry to ask-
Joker, sorry,
Okay.
I'm interrupting you.
Yeah, I was about to answer too. Go ahead.
Joker and all others who donate today to our Extra Life campaign and for the rest of the year, I will be sending out the codes via email after the stream and then every couple of days after that for the rest of the year. So I'm sorry that they don't automatically come to you. That's not an automation that Donor Drive has set up. But it's a really good suggestion. I may have to talk to my friends at Extra Life about that. That'd be a really cool thing if those rewards would just drop for us. But yeah, I will send those out in an email to you. So watch your email tomorrow for those codes. And if you are on PlayStation, I will email you, and then you can email Mark for me, and we'll help you out.
Our fine-tuned system of redeeming codes on PlayStation.
Yeah, and we're sorry about that. There's nothing we can do about the PlayStation redemption. That's their rules
It's their
on
fault.
codes. So yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Blame
just kidding.
Sony.
It's real. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
just
you
kidding.
can't,
Hashtag blame Sony.
Wow.
you can't redeem cosmetic codes on PlayStation. Just the way they have their like store set up, it throws a wrench into that or something.
Really?
So yeah, just email me, send me the code, I'll redeem it for you.
That's good to know, actually, because Gina threw some codes my way for an Astroneer Academy giveaway. So if somebody on PlayStation wins those, they'll have to go through that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can include that in my email that I'll send out. That if you are a Sony player, to please email support so that we can help you out with that. So, sorry, there's just nothing we can do about it. And I think Joe resubbed for 11 months. Thank you, Joe, for that. Back to you, Brandon.
Thank you. I love it. I actually feel like we're on a telethon. From back in the days. Am I the only one like old enough to remember those?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, this is Twitch. I don't know how many viewers know what that is.
Hey, at least I didn't like name who. Those telethons. I'm showing the age. I only admit to being 15. Anything above that, and I deny. All right, there's a printer. We can get shuttle going. I think I saw some ammonium.
You have one
in the
ammonium.
mix.
I'm trying to find more, but not having great luck.
So I'm curious, how did the resources come to be stuck on top of this research plinth? Nobody knows. Okay.
I didn't. I'm coming to look and see what.
It's right. It's
it
right
was,
next to the shelter.
It has a tier 2 slot on top because
Yeah, but I
it had
can't pick him back up. Wait, what? He can? I can't?
I got them. I don't know.
I couldn't pick him up. I was sitting here the whole time you were talking, trying to pick those up off that plinth.
It's
SES
a system error trick.
I don't know.
Wow. Here I go and disable my
Damn hacks.
mods for the live stream.
Oh no. Oh.
Sorry. I got ahead of myself. I was thinking it was time to put the oxygenator in the shuttle. I went and disabled all my
tether line
mods.
just went dead.
Yeah, it should be fine now. So, it would be nice vanilla game, and over here dev hacking me.
No, it's a joke. No hacks. That was just a
I
bug.
know. Actually,
filed. Marked won't do.
it's kind of a, because I've noticed with the Rails mission specifically, the stations that you get, you actually have to do the missions through. They require you to put power items or power producers on top of them, and the host cannot remove those. They're there. They're permanently there.
Yeah, no one.
A client
A
can
client
walk up
shouldn't
and
be able
pick.
to.
Yeah, they can, or at least they used to be able
Oh.
to. The last time I had people in Rails with me, they were because it kind of shocked me. They walked up because I was like, "Oh, we need some wind power." They're like, "Well, there's that over there," and just yoinked it and pulled it over. I'm like, that shouldn't be possible.
That's probably
I
what just
will,
happened, actually. with
Yeah, I think it might be the
maybe,
same thing.
yeah.
Same type of thing.
Definitely gonna look into that. Thank you.
Oh no. That's how I was getting my wind back. No. That shuttle is gonna tumble. Okay, at least there's not a hole down there, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
If we do fix it, no promises, but let's just say maybe everybody will be able to pull things off of things.
Hey, that would be a good night. I would like that. Just plug the station to your power network. They still provide power. Yeah, we had no copper, and it was too far away, so we couldn't make extenders. We were just kind of struggle busing at the moment. It's a long story as to what happened to all of our resources. Honestly, I don't remember. I just remember there was something rather boneheaded that happened.
Yeah, we got some malachite in that pile.
We do. No. This was when I discovered it back in the day when I had some people playing. Yeah, it was. I was just like, how what? It totally blew my mind, which isn't all that difficult to do, but it was quite comical. Up.
So remember when I said I had found wolframite? I found some wolframite, not enough to make a full nugget. So
Yeah, that seems to be par for the course with this custom game mode.
Yeah. You get a little bit, and then you're just done. I know that there is more ammonium around here somewhere.
We did have a little bit right next to our base, but it was a very small
bit.
amount.
Yeah, that massive hole, and we got like one nugget. You can reach farther with your e-tools, so you don't have to go down to grab the thing with the falling shuttles. I know, but I play with controller, and that doesn't work on controller. I'd have to put the controller down, grab my mouse, remember the key on keyboard.
Wait, what?
The long reach that you can do with mouse and keyboard that you can't do on controller.
Can't do it on controller.
No, you cannot do long reach on controller.
Let me take a note of
But
this.
you can reach under things with controllers.
Yes, I'm about to say, but there is you still have you have a trade-off because you can just yoink things out of the ground that you would normally have to dig up, and you can just pull things out of debris and all that good stuff. So yeah, there's a trade-off. You're not even with the LT press? No, not even with the LT press.
Oh, raisins, no, it's not going anywhere. That's been, the long reach has been in game since early access. When it was discovered, when you used to have to pick your research out of the top of a tree that you couldn't reach the top of. And that's when we discovered long reach, so that we could get our research bites going. And yeah, so it's just part of the game now, and there will be riots if anyone tries to remove it.
Yeah, probably internally, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd be part of that riot for sure.
Yeah. I would just report it as a bug that can't long reach. I would just put that in Jira every day until.
What's the other one that's like that? Is it the packagers on the thrusters is just now a feature?
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to feel so bad about doing it. I'm like, oh, I'm using an exploit, but now it's just like my go-to. I'm just like, no, I have no conscience anymore. I just do it.
Every time it happens, Adam sheds a tear. He doesn't even know why.
I think, of all the things I would love to be able to do in Astroneer, there's a bajillion of them, features I'd love to see and things like that. But the one I always come back to, of things I would just love to, if it were a thing. The buggy has Tier 1 storage slots, and jump jets and hydrazine jetpacks are Tier 1. I would really love to be able to use. I'm sure there's some reason that would never work, but I would love to just be able to have a rocket-powered buggy. I have another ammonium!
That is broken and hilarious.
How freaking awesome would that be? It would be just like throwing a thruster on the back of a rover. Yeah, not much different probably, but it would still be just absolutely incredible.
I recall Gina showing me a screenshot of like a pod racer she once made using winches and platforms that had thrusters on them. That would be amazing if that worked.
Yeah, I think it might be on my YouTube thing. That was something that I think it probably had something to do with Broselli and the gang.
Oh, that way back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
was
wow.
turning platforms into rockets. And
oh my gosh.
The extra large platform, the octagonal one, we would put 2 cranes on it, and put thrusters on the ends of the cranes, and like jettison ourselves around in the most ridiculous ways.
I know I had a ton of fun with Vainglorious, the moderator on the Astroneer Discord. He joined me one afternoon to just goof off an Astroneer, and just he can find some of the best ways to just really break the physics of the game. I don't think I've laughed that hard playing Astroneer since then. Just some of the goofy stuff that he can do. And it was just, no big deal. And he's like, I think this will work. It'll be fine. But just absolutely game-breaking stuff. And I can't wait to do it again for when we get to the fun with the physics engine that we'll do in this series of Astroneer Academy. Bunny! Did I see Bunny? Somebody said thank you, Bunny. So Bunny's got to be here.
Bunny is here. Bunny has donated $15 to Extra Life. Thank you so much. Also to Zarek for 15 and Anonymous for 15. Thank you all so much for your contributions. And tomorrow you will be receiving your Extra Life visor and palette codes via email. So keep an eye out for those.
Nice. Also, hi, Bunny. Miss you. I don't ever get to come by
Bunny.
Discord very
Love
often.
you. We love Bunny. Everybody show Bunny some love. She is amazing. She keeps our community safe and deserves all of your love and then some. So please show some big love.
She takes a lot of work off of my hands, which I always appreciate.
All of our hands, and she's amazing.
Yeah, I see her doing a ton of just good support work. Every time I go into Discord, she's been there helping people with problems.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, friends, that if we want to leave...
Unplug the oxygen. Please,
yeah, I'm putting it back. Don't worry. I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back. It was just long enough to satisfy the mission. I don't make a new oxygenator to put into the shuttle. I just always grab the one off the side of the shelter and use that.
I'm real deep underground.
My apologies.
Let the lights go off on the tether.
Hey, we have our first QTRTG.
Nice.
And we have 2 shuttles, both with thrusters. However, we have no graphite, so if we do go anywhere, it's not going to be much of a... We did get 1 extra thruster. What does it take?
Are we doing good on bytes? Can we get a soil centrifuge going?
Actually, we've got 7,000 bytes. When did that happen?
Doing good on bytes.
Wow. I don't even know when that happened. The last time I looked was when I unlocked the shuttle and the thruster, and we had like 300 to spare. What is that little dude worth over there? Man. Just spawn the stealth ship and get the free one? We could.
That is the nice thing about these custom starts is, famously the research on Calidor and Glacio is
higher.
Very, very...
Yeah. Look at that. Look at this. It's just beautiful. Who needs ray tracing when we've got that? I mean, that's phenomenal. The beauty that shows up never ceases to amaze me. Soul Centrifuge. Oh, it's 2 compound. Let's do it. Though I think I might want to maybe finally expand the footprint of our base. Let's get a little crowded up here. Just a little bit. There's a little bit of time I hadn't been thinking about that. But just a wee bit crowded.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I dropped a little too far.
Oh no. Oh, well, hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
I was collecting rails.
Bunny Hood's on their side. Is that Bunny? Oh, you're picking him up?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yikes. The gravity quick travel, yes. Yes. That is very accurate. Wait, do you actually have an engine on that thing too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. You're like going full trains on us. That's crazy.
It's just slightly more convenient than actually walking.
It really is. No, I just ever since I saw that pop up and you told me about that, just in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I've really got to like step outside of how I usually think of things and change some stuff up.
The rails came, the same year as snails, which I think those two together are like probably my favorite updates in the whole game. But I don't think I've like smiled as much in this game as I have the first time I rode in a train car.
Yeah,
there's just something about it.
It is. They are very nice. Just the sounds, the design of them, just the way they look, all of it. I like how. Oh dear, I almost died. I think one of my favorite bits of the whole rail system is probably one of the most subtle, but that's just the clackety clackety clack. It's plasticky sounding. It looks like exactly what you would expect to hear to come out of these rails with those gears, and it's just. I love it. Every time I get in a train, just that sound is just so satisfying. So
I'm biased, but
mm-hmm.
I could listen to the sound effects in this game like on repeat as like ASMR.
Yeah. I don't know of many games who have just absolutely nailed the sound design. Everything just when you hear it, it's like, yep, that's what that should sound like. And it's always just such a pleasing sound. Was there not resin down here? Did we just exhaust it all? Is that what happened?
There are some, if you follow the tether lines on that first level,
mm-hmm.
there are some significant deposits, but
okay.
You got to go out a little.
All right, cool.
Interrupting us to say thank you to Steven for $100 to our Extra Life campaign. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Yeah, thank you.
Help some kids.
Look at
and I think Bunny might have missed us singing her praises. So just again, we all love you, Bunny, and want to say thank you for everything that you do for our community in Discord and helping our players troubleshoot and play their game, and appreciate everything you do and all of our mods on Discord and Reddit. It's amazing to work with you and have you supporting us and our team and our game. And yeah, thank you. You're all amazing.
Agreed. I don't know.
That's me clapping.
Yes,
I don't know.
More praise.
No, didn't hear it. Freaking Discord and its noise rejection. No, I see Bunny putting up with just some of the stuff.
Putting up is the correct term.
Putting up with and just enduring just some of the, the stuff that happens in Discord servers, and just the mastery that she displays in that fine line between being friendly and helpful but also, hey, please stop being a pain in my side. And the way she deals with trolls and all of it is just it is a master class in moderation. Just watching Bunny at work.
Patience.
Uh-huh. I don't even moderate my own Discord server. I have other people to do that. And I don't even have that big of a Discord server. And I wouldn't have the patience to do it.
Yeah, pediatrics. What? A dentist. Thank you for following NASCAR Laser.
That's a good name.
That's true reasons. Bunny is kind but firm.
Yes.
Perfect. Bunny is perfect. That's what she is.
All right, friends. So we've been going about an hour. We have a couple shuttles. Do we want to leave, or do we want to do we stay here and flesh out this base some more?
I'm hitting a malachite deposit so we can hit the I think that's digging deeper. And then after that, I have no plans. We can take a tour of another planet.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was collecting rail posts so we could head off world.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too.
The real question is, where do you want to go?
I don't know. Maybe we should let chat decide where we go next. That's always a dangerous thing to do. Sheena and Bunny, you're gonna argue in chat over whether Bunny is perfect or not. You're biased. You want to go to Desolo, DeSolo, however you want to say it.
Just say both every time. Desolo, DeSolo. Glacia, Glacia.
We could go DeSolo. There we go. We're gonna go to DeSolo. That just sounds like completely foreign.
Yeah. Now we're going Italian.
DeSolo.
DeSolo.
It's a spicy meatball. God, that's probably mildly racist. I apologize. Or at least xenophobic. Désolé. There we go, désolé.
Yes.
A problem.
I love it. It might be my new name for it. Oh my gosh. Because I can see that just really getting under people's skin if I said it that way. Mo Geo Games, the one and only. If you guys have seen Astroneer Academy, my reboot that started this year, Mo did the original score for my trailer for it, and he also did the little soundbite that you hear at the beginning of every single video. Mo graciously created those. And lets me use them in all the Astroneer Academy videos. And they're fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic. Like, I never thought with my little YouTube channel I'd ever have, like, my own custom commissioned music. It's like, that was just outside of the realm of possibility for me. And then Mo just comes along and is like, hey, I'll make some music. And knocked it out of the park. Absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to try to find some graphite so that if we decide we want to come back, we can repackage the thrusters. I'm not going to go very far, though. This isn't going to be an hours-long adventure. If I don't find some in like 2 minutes, I'm giving up.
Thank you, Anonymous, for $15.
So if somebody donates anonymously...
If I don't have your email address, I cannot send you your codes. So I do need your email address. There's a box for you to, I think, type that in. So you should be able to do that. Or if you donate anonymously by accident, then just email me with your receipt, and or message me on Discord or something, and we'll get you taken care of. And you will also find, thank you, Better Chamrock, for using our donate command in chat. You can do that at any time, or just scroll down below the stream and you'll see our Extra Life panel, and you can donate from there as well. And just as a reminder, all donations $15 or higher will qualify you for the Extra Life palette and visor that we have. And if you just click into that Extra Life panel there at the bottom, you'll see those cosmetics, and we'll put them up on screen again a bit later so that you can see those. They are very cool looking. In fact, let me just go ahead,
They are
Brandon,
very
and
cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and grant them to you because I know that you have them and you can show them off. So give me like 2 minutes and you'll have those.
Okay. And did anybody see that? I nearly fell in that hole and managed to ride that ridge. That was not skill. That was luck. That was, I don't know how I pulled that off. I was just as shocked as anybody else that might have noticed what happened there.
Oh, Jonathan, what happened?
I misjudged the distance and
Oh, no.
fell again.
Those
Good thing I was
rails are
right.
the end of you, man.
This one was just, I was right next to the base. I just
Oh, that
hopped
works.
off.
Yeah, I'm not fighting
Hopped off the-
graphite. I'm not gonna.
It's okay. I got graphite.
Oh, I forgot we have a soil
Good.
centrifuge. What is wrong with me? Ah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to stop you from having an adventure, you know, but I had Plan B ready to go.
Sometimes I have to be stopped. Is the thing. It's just, yeah, there are times that I need to be told no. All right, I'm on my way back with my little tractor. I do love the tractor, though. It is an often overlooked, just absolute workhorse.
I think I'm a buggy guy in general. It's less of a working man's vehicle, but especially on Calidor, it is a lot of fun.
I was just about to say, if we're on Calidor, absolutely. Yes. The dunes of Calidor are just made for the buggy. Oh my god, it's so crowded up here. Yikes.
No, thank you for $55 to our Extra Life campaign and live player. Thank you for 15.
No, not yet. Okay. I figured since she had said something, she had done the thing.
No, I'm actually having a little trouble and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna have to dig a little deeper. So pardon me while I do that.
Okay. So, all this stuff that we have with us, what should we take with?
I see a field shelter.
Good call. Yeah.
I'll grab that.
Okay.
Resin and compound is always just a good emergency thing to have.
All right. I'm gonna grab the
Torch for
QT
beacons.
and the Rover C, and that research will just finish. Yeah, QT will be good to have, and maybe some of this wind.
Yeah, I think wind is a good idea.
All right, chat. Since this isn't my Twitch channel, I can't do a poll to see where to go because I'm actually not a moderator. But just spam it in chat the planet you think we should go, and whichever one we just see on the screen most is where we're going next. So our fate is in your hands, friends. Is this on a server or someone's local save? This is just my local save. I see a Glacio, I see a Novus, Aatrox, Suffer on Aatrox, another Aatrox. Suffer on Aatrox, wow. Novus, Glacio. Wow, spell it out. Aatrox, oh no. I see a trend
Are we going to
developing.
Aatrox?
I'm seeing a trend developing. Did I mention Aatrox? Oh wait, it's just Mo saying it over and over again. Okay, hold on. Another Glacio, Aatrox. It gets too much hate. Yeah, I am an Aatrox hater. Goofus Gaming calling out Aatrox. Another Glacio from the same person. Time for an atrocious time. Okay. Decilo. I'll give you guys like 15 more seconds. Spam. Break the chat. Please make something other than Aatrox be the most popular thing. By the way, anybody remember the Astroneer that was not entropy? He made this pen. He made that. How cool is that? I have all kinds of Astroneer stuff hanging out in my room, and most of it doesn't say Astroneer, but it's from somebody that's in there. Visanya? Oh, it's the first Visanya. You know this just for the chess. Yeah. It looks like we're going to Aatrox though. That's been.
Oh, but only because Mo said so.
Well, I mean, there's been a few others.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Jim.
there's been a. It looks like Glacio is a very close second though. So maybe if we could just ban Mo real quick, and that'll delete all his messages from chat.
Mo has a sword. We're not banning Mo.
Mo has a sword? I want a
Yeah.
sword. No, actually, I don't. Want a
He
sword.
was. Yeah.
I don't want a sword.
He got it in a previous stream takeover.
Oh, is that what it was? Gotcha.
We can maybe do a poll, Mo.
Yeah, Mo can do a poll.
Yeah, Mo can do a poll. I can't do a poll. At least I don't think. I haven't. I didn't have anything earlier. Log into my burner account. I don't have a burner account. I think wait. Right there. Yeah, no, I didn't think I did. Don't want.
All right, hang on. I can
Do not
fix.
want.
Oh, never mind. Will not fix.
Do not want. I don't want it. I don't want any responsibility. As little as possible, please.
Right. Mo's got this. We'll leave it in his
Yeah,
hands.
cool.
While
Mo
I
will
look
create a
for-
poll, and then we'll decide where we're gonna go. In the meantime, somebody said they had graphite. Yeah,
Already turned it into 2 packagers.
nice. Cool.
Do we want to
Cool.
package a printer or anything we should package?
I just want to be able to kick a 15-year-old that Raisins knows me. Raisins knows that. That's another reason I don't moderate my own Discord. I can't be trusted with that. We could take the. Since we have a field shelter, we're gonna have oxygen, so we don't need an oxygenator. If you want to package the rail engine or the rail car, since is that a worthy thing to package?
Yeah, the engine could be a good idea.
Hang on, I was making another graphite real quick. We have enough for our thrusters. Oh, there we go. We're next. There is a poll up. I can vote too, because I'm just a viewer. There we go. Poll is up. 100% Glacio. Oh, never mind. Oh gosh, here we go. Glacio and Visanya currently winning. Oh no, Aatrox is pulled into the lead. Aatrox is pulled a huge lead. Oh no. Oh no.
I think we're going to
Oh
Aatrox.
no. 71%. Oh no. Oh. Visanya and Glacio are making a comeback. Visanya's making a big comeback. 31% to 41, 41 Aatrox
Oh, wow.
Visanya.
Wow.
48 Visanya. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Get us anywhere but Aatrox.
It's like watching a horse race. This is
It kind
exciting.
of is. Oh, 38-40 Aatrox Visanya. And the poll, you know what? I can even use channel points to vote. I can vote twice. Yes, I will use my channel points to vote again. Spam those votes. I will use them all.
Okay, but do you have more channel points than I do?
No, I'm sure I don't. I was saving them to make Joe dab again, but you know what? It's okay. That's what I used my last round of points for. You spent all 2,000 points on Aatrox. I have like 6,000. I can really spam it, but I'm gonna stop influencing it. I'm just gonna accept my fate, whatever it may be. 42
Mark, did you wanna-
Aatrox, Visanya 34.
Did we want to package the rail engine? I didn't have one of the packagers, so.
Oh, there's one right here by the smelter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and we have another
Oh.
graphite now. Let's turn that into a packager real quick.
Oh, no matter what I do,
Thank
I
you for
can't.
$5, Fleeshy. They say, I love Astroneer and have played since the beginning. If you said more than that, I'm sorry, it got cut off.
Oh no.
But we love you, and we're so glad that you're playing our game and enjoying our game. Thank you so much for your donation.
Electoral college in action as people spend points to influence their vote. Yep, that sounds about right. So yeah, this will fit over here in the little side, and then you can. God, it's just I just can't get over how obvious that is now. to use the freaking. So we've got just a few seconds left. Vasanya is in the lead by like 10 votes. By like 8 votes. Oh, by like 7. Oh, it's getting closer. Oh god. It's gonna be either Aatrox or Vasanya. Glacio fell off a long time ago. But it is 41% to 42%. Just a couple seconds remaining. Oh, this is gonna come down to the wire, isn't it? And the poll close. It's Vasanya. It is anywhere except Aatrox. Woo!
Thanks everybody for voting for Vasanya.
Thank you, Mo, for doing the poll. All right, cool. I'm ready. Now that we're not going to Aatrox, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. All right.
You used 7,000 points. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. Do I have a passenger? I have a passenger. All right.
I'm in.
See you on Vasanya. Right? Yeah, Vasanya. That was fantastic. I love it. Everything should be decided by polls, always.
All right, while you're in there, you can change your clothes.
Oh, okay. Let me
You can get out, you'll be a brand new man.
Okay. All right. I wish I had a way to hide my screen, but I didn't. Oh, yeah, I'm in the wrong thing. Palettes. Looking for just a star, but I don't see a star, so I'm actually gonna have to read.
Yeah, I just did it, so it might take a sec. I don't know, maybe.
You might also need to reload for them to appear.
Oh, boo.
No, I don't. And the only reason I know that is because of when I got, actually 2 different times. Both thanks to Joe first and then Gina. Joe had heard that I wanted the PAL bundle. All right, so I moved the shuttle out of the way, so you should be able to land where we are. But Joe had heard that I wanted the PAL bundle, and was just messing with me in the Astroneer Discord, and he's like, "What are you willing to do for it?" I'm like, "Whatever, name it." He's like, "Bring me I want to say a checkers marble, maybe it was a Leo marble. I can't remember." I immediately booted up the game. This is how bad I wanted the PAL visor. Immediately booted up the game and just began a frantic search to go find this freaking marble so that I can send a screenshot to Joe and get the PAL bundle. I don't know, like an hour later, Joe jumps back in the chat and says something like, "LOL, imagine that Vainglorious is still looking for the marble and hasn't checked his cosmetics menu." And I felt like such a moron. He had unlocked it like right after he had given me the challenge. So that sounds like Joe. Yeah, and then Gina, when she was helping me out to get the LRD visors for Astroneer Academy, she's like, "Well, you've got them now, deal with it." And I actually happened to be in game at that particular time, but they were a lot quicker. So yeah, they're not popping up today for some reason. Usually it's like right there.
Yeah.
I'll keep checking back.
Yeah.
Snipe hunting in Astroneer. Yeah, that's basically what it was. But yeah, Joe trolled me hard that day. It was.
That
good.
brings back some memories, raisins.
What did you say?
Hunting.
Oh yeah.
Snipe hunting.
Yeah. Like I couldn't even be mad at Joe for it because it was perfect. Like just absolutely perfect. I guess a landing pad would probably be a good thing so we can keep doing missions. What's that gonna take? Just aluminum and ceramic. So, oh gosh, where is clay on Vasanya?
Oh, good luck. I really firmly believe that clay, and I have no hard stats to back this up, but I'm pretty sure clay is the hardest thing to find.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we are getting some more donations.
I think. Go ahead. Sorry, go. your donations?
Yeah, we have $15 from a Galastropod. Thank you. And which Galastropod are you? I would like to know.
I would too.
And yes, and $20 from Baby Roo Horsehead. Thank you, Baby Roo.
Baby Roo, that's a good name. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You just soil centrifuge everything? Yeah, well, we're on a new planet now, so. Would have been the ideal large item to shut up. Well, yeah, it probably would have been, but we didn't think about it, so here we are. Trade platform time. We also didn't bring. We don't have iron, and we didn't bring any wolframite with us. So this is what happens when two of the devs and the guy who calls himself an expert in the game play the game together. Hey, but I did find Matt without any help. Look at that. Who needs a freaking mission? I found Matt all on my own. But it looks like he's already blown up here once. It kind of looks like there's already been a Matt-related incident right here.
We're halfway to the VTOL.
Yes. Matt, you are so loud. The thing is unbelievably loud. All right, so there's some lithium. There's hydrazine, a medium battery. Score.
Yeah, the wrecks are treating me very well. I found a bunch of oxygen filters, a couple medium solar panels.
Granted, I just threw away my medium battery that I found. What's that antenna dish? That is the material analysis, some word that starts with the T. The MAT.
Transmitter?
Transmitter, yeah, transmitter. It's used in a mission. A very small mission chain. I will in just a second, Gina. Yeah, there we go. We got stars now. And you can unlock the VTOL with it, which is very fun. There we go. Extra life and pallets. Extra life. So I'm hiding behind a big battery here. So if you donate, granted the bow, let me take off the bow because that's not part of it. It looks kind of silly with this now. It doesn't quite work. There we go. This is what we're working towards today, friends. Which in game looks even better in the image that was tweeted out. I know Joe said that somebody had worked on this like at the last minute, right?
Not super last minute, but yeah, Matt, who's one of our artists, did this for us with the emissive Extra Life controller logo as a visor.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And our Extra Life 2 shades of blue and gray for the palette.
Let's show it off in a couple different suits here, because you always gotta check them. We'll go classic bubbles because that'll give us a nice big visor.
Big visor, yeah.
Big visor. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. That looks so cool. Now I kind of wish it was dark. Yeah, no, I agree. The tank, real quick. Absolutely, tank. You know, you're 100% on that. It really is. And then we'll check it with let's go exotic so we can see it multiple times. There we go. Exotic is one of my favorite suits that I don't wear. Like it's like I love that it's there, and I think it's great, but I never ever wear it, and I don't know why. Exotic is all you use. Look at that, just Extra Life everywhere. All the branding, just everywhere. I tend to stick with Wanderer though. I'm not short, but I'm not tall. Like, whoa, I just got launched. So I kind of like being the tall Astroneer in the game. I didn't even see that, dude. Where was that? I still don't see it. What? Where is it? I genuinely do not see whatever just launched me. Chat's probably gonna be like, it's right there, Brandon. I don't.
You got lashed.
I did. Big time. So it must be one of the ones that are under the ground that just barely Is it behind me? Yeah, see, I knew somebody would be like, it's right there at the first tether. I have to see it now. I'm not going to dig it up because respect, it got me. What? I must be blind. His lip is sticking out. Where? Second tether. Oh, there it is. Just barely sticking out. Look at that. That is all of that thing that is sticking out. Holy cow. No wonder I didn't see it. That's like pixels.
We thought Aatrox was going to be hard.
Wow, unburying for visibility. Nah, I'd kind of like to watch somebody else get flicked in the air by him. You're not gonna die. It'd be fine. That really caught me off guard. Cause I keep an eye out for those, and just suddenly to be flying in the air was a bit unexpected. So I managed to get some hydrazine. That's gonna really help us for something, I'm sure. So I guess we need to get resin and start making platforms on it. Put something behind it for people to get curious about.
Put a weed, and then when you go hug it, you'll get slapped away.
If you stick the rail engine on the rail and ride the rail to the end of it, you'll find a bunch of resin.
Right.
Oh, I thought he was about to be dubious, or like put the shuttle in front of it, so you have to step on the tongue or on the lash leaf to get
I'm
new
just gonna
shuttle.
leave a little treasure there. Just gonna leave a little treasure. People, look what I found. Thing is, I fell for it again. I thought it was on the next tether, and I just got hit by it again. Oh my god! It's been a while since I've seen one that buried. My biggest jump scare ever from a plant in Astroneer happened on Aatrox. The very first time I had dug down to the mantle layer of Aatrox, and I was with friends, and we had just gotten down to the actual mantle. And I wanted to kind of scope out our surroundings a little bit, peeked up over just a bit of terrain to see what was in the next little cavern area, and face to face with a freaking attack just shooting at me. I screamed out loud on a live stream like a little girl. Just scared me to the... As a matter of fact, I think there's still a clip of it to this day on my channel, on my Twitch channel. Oh, we don't have any printers. That wouldn't have been a good thing to have. Anybody find any compound?
No, and that is my only mission at the moment. Oh. I think we're good.
Find some?
Yes.
We've got like all these power producers, like amazing stuff. I wonder if any of these platforms are functional. Sometimes you can get lucky and find one that has a power plug. Nope. Oh well. So that's what we need, yeah. People who make Aatrox custom game configs and leave it on the seed that has a gas plant next to the shelter. Yeah, that sounds about right. It'd be interesting, like, if I could see how many people had played my custom game. I think that would be kind of cool.
I can.
You can, maybe. I know, but I think it'd just be cool, like, for the average player.
They can.
Like, just for, like, the average player, just to be able to see, like, how many times somebody had played it, you know, not anything more than that. Just your custom save that you made has been played this many times.
Those types of stats would be really interesting. I'd be interested to know, like, how many times people have died in that world, and then, like, have they done the satellite? Have they done the awakening stuff?
Right, yeah, that'd be cool. Gina is the troll all along. No, we've done that for years.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, this isn't actually news.
That's how I met most of the Astroneer streamers. Earlier, we were talking about the cave lore, the nope rope, the strangly dangly that used to be in caves. And one of my just little favorite things to do was to sit in people's streams who didn't know what that was and be like, oh, what's that little red thing over there in the cave? You should go touch it. Let's go see what that is. Let's investigate. And just convince them to do silly things like that. Also, like, put dynamite in your shredder or your whatever, and just it wasn't so bad back in early access, but just that sounds familiar. Probably does. That's probably how we met, Naughty.
Go check out that plant. Like, that's one. Telling people to put dynamite in their shredder or their furnace. That's just.
Why can't I use this printer? Is it too close to the hitbox of the rails?
It is cruel. But yes, I shred people. Shredding people is a lot of fun.
Shredding people is a lot of fun.
Highly recommend.
Yes, I highly recommend getting shredded at some point or shredding someone. It is fantastic. It truly is. I really don't want to waste resin on that. So I guess I'll just make... Well, no, I don't have enough. We really didn't think this through this well.
There's a resin deposit right next to the base, I think.
Yeah, well, it's compound. So I need to get the next size up printer now. I got a small printer for us, but I need to get a medium printer.
Bringing some compound back.
Awesome. Yeah, there is a little bit of resin, like right here by the big, strange egg rock things. That I am so glad can be dug up. If you're an OG Astroneer, you know that these things were the bane of your existence on Visanya. Because you couldn't move them. You could dig them up, but they didn't disappear. And you would just... They would bounce all around. They would get stuck under your rover. Oh, they were awful.
I want to say that might not even be an OG thing. I really feel like that was a relatively recent fix.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was like a couple years ago. Am I just...
I mean, I won't lie to you.
Glasses?
A lot of the updates run together in my brain.
No, me too. Yeah, I have a hard time. Like, I have to go to the wiki a lot to remember what came when and what order and all the different stuff. That was fixed post Compass. So not too terribly long ago then. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we do need at least one little platform so we can put the printer on it. You're just glad stuff doesn't sink into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I haven't had that happen in quite a while. I still see reports of it from time to time, like people talking about it happening to them, but...
We've made... That's like one of those incremental kind of fixes that we've worked on
bit by bit by bit.
Years. Yeah. And then we made a fix to try to fix sticky terrain, and that was kind of... That mucked it up for more people, I think. And we've pulled that back a bit and have been able to reduce it, but it is definitely something that happens, and we're still trying to look into it the best we can.
I remember the last time it happened to me was, I want to say, it may have been snails, because I left the planet and came back, and my tractor and I had just set aside my atmospheric condenser because I needed the platform for something else, and those were both gone. But it's been a long while. So it really depends on the hardware more than anything.
That's sort of the the leading theory. I want to say we see a lot more of these reports, say on like an Xbox or Switch, as opposed to someone working with like the latest hardware on PC.
10K gaming PC. Yeah.
So you may even see it like on an older PC or something like that occasionally then?
Probably. And there could be multiplayer desyncs that could cause it to happen too, something like that. It's a fun world, game development.
No,
anything can happen.
I can't imagine just knock-on effects and of course, the law of unintended consequences is everywhere, not just in game development. So, I can't even imagine. Most of anything that's programming, it seems like magic to me anyway, because, aside from, I had the intro to programming class and that's it. So that's the sum total of my abilities when it comes to doing anything like that. So yeah, I can't even. What you guys do is pure wizardry. I'm convinced of it.
It's pure wizardry to me too, man. I have a fine art degree.
Well, even that, like even the art side of it, I could never. I have my creative side, but it's not. I could never model something and make something look good, and it wouldn't work.
I've got a software engineer background, and it's still wizardry to me. I'm just typing words at a computer most of the time.
Like, I don't know. I'm just hitting buttons, man.
Modern day incantations.
Astroneer, go burr.
Go back, see what happened.
Summoned a demon. Oops.
Oh my gosh. It's confirmed. It is confirmed. I could have sworn I saw laterite when I was standing over there, but no, it's just compound. Gonna need a bit of laterite. There's quartz for days right here, though.
I think there's one laterite in the pile of resources.
Oh, is there? I must have overlooked it.
But just one nugget.
Oh, we need two, don't we? No, we only need one. We need two compound and one. I was trying to get a soil centrifuge. Just try to simplify this. Oops, I just ruined my own tether line. That was great.
Deathman, that sounds very much like the early access versions of Astroneer. Every time there was any update or change to terrain, when you would log back in, just like everything would be floating or hovering or just missing, and it was a constant like, oh, we updated, start again. Oh, we updated, start again.
And unless
Yes.
anybody think that is, oh well, smaller studios, stuff like that. I remember reading, and this goes with, relevant news this week. I remember reading just a couple years ago an interview from one of the higher up devs of Rockstar Games on Grand Theft Auto. And the interviewer put the question, a lot of players would like to see some older systems fleshed out. You add this cool new thing. Why can't you add that functionality to, say the in-game boat, and stuff like that? And like, to be honest, we don't really understand how half our systems work. And we're afraid that if we were to try to add any functionality to a legacy system in the game, we would break the entire game. So we just don't do it. And that's Rockstar Games, a multi-billion-dollar company. So, yeah, it is not just a smaller studio thing. That there's a lot of wizardry happening.
Yeah, I know. I hear the devs for Astroneer often talking about like old code, things that were created early in the game that have since grown by a great magnitude. Things like the catalog and stuff like that, and just the can of worms that some of those things are. So it's kind of funny to hear some of those origin stories and then be like, oops. We didn't think about how this might scale, when we have 100 items, when we started with 40 or something. Spaceports looming in the distance.
Oh, that's what's okay.
Sorry, Mark, I cut you off.
Oh no, I a long time ago, I worked at, well, a long time ago. I used to work for Epic, and like during the height of Fortnite, and I remember asking the lead engineer how something worked because there was some issue with it, and he told me no one really knows how that works. You just leave it alone. Like, don't worry about it. And that, I think, was the most important lesson I ever learned.
Just don't worry
in
about it.
software development.
Don't upset the spaghetti.
Oh man, I know.
First step.
Yeah, English gentleman, you're absolutely right. Because where my mom works, they had gone through a rather ugly separation from one of the co-founders of the business, and he had kind of done all their IT, and it was just very much a guy who's like, yeah, I know computers, you know, yeah, who didn't. And after he left, things slowly started, you know, one day the printer didn't work, the next day the network was down and things like that. And I have an IT background. And we're like, my mom's like, we can't really afford to pay somebody. Will you come take a look at it? And I swear, just some of the sheer, like, I finally got it in my head wrapped around what was going on and the different things that he had done. None of it should have functioned at all ever. So the fact it broke didn't surprise me, but the fact that it ever worked to begin with was astounding.
Rubber bands and duct tape. It'll take you a long way.
All right, cool. We have a smelter, so soon we will have a soil centrifuge, so we won't be as stuck. And then what do we need for a landing pad? I don't even remember. I looked at it a minute ago. Oh, that's right, ceramic. Yeah, that's why I was going for the... I remember now. Task failed successfully. Exactly, MQ Bush. Exactly. I love these holograms. And just the shiny noise that it makes. Now, can a noise be shiny?
Absolutely.
Alright. So, what do I need? 2 compound and just 1 aluminum. I have 1 compound. I think I saw another one in our pile. This is Gina's pile of resources.
Stop it, Fibber.
The Gina Memorial Pile.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. You know, if you just would have been able to play with this, it probably wouldn't have happened because you would have spent all your time cleaning up after us.
Yeah, no. Why do you think I didn't join? Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. So I looked over to see if there had been any donations, and I just recently got this panel in the background, and it freaked me out because for a moment I did think my wall was on fire just out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, I've seen it back there doing cartwheels and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just got that. I've yet to really dig into what it's capable of, but I just downloaded some pre-made stuff. But it's pretty fun. My favorite one's when the little emoji goes bouncing off and on the screen.
Yeah.
He doesn't stay up very long because I think he would overstay his welcome pretty quick. Whoops. All right, cool.
Maybe disable the firewall visual.
We can get a centrifuge. Came in to congratulate everyone that such a wonderful, fantastic game is still going strong. You first played Astroneer long ago when it was going through early access, and you've been quietly in love since. I think that is such a great way to sum it up. Such a brilliant little game, and has given you and your friends hours of fun together. That is awesome, English gentlemen, and I can concur. If you guys don't know who I am because you've never seen me before, I don't work for System Era. I am a fan of the game. I've been a fan since early access. Absolutely, it has just been, yeah, like you said, quietly in love with it. I've got, this isn't a humble brag or anything. It's something I'm proud of, and I think it speaks to the game. I've got like 2,500 hours in this game, and I work. You're looking at it. This is my job. You're probably thinking, God, you must not be very good at your job. No, but yeah, it is. There's not many games that I have that much time in. You know, I'll get bored, you know, after a while. But I can come back to Astroneer, whether it's been a new update or just because, you know, I'm looking for something else to do, and just find a whole new way to experience the game, or just after, even if you take a short break from it and come back to it, just getting to see some of the sites. Like I was recording some footage for a video I was working on, and I went to Deslo or DeSolo, or however you want to say it. I went there and I turned around, and just there in the background was that beautiful silver rise, you know, and that never gets old. Just little things like that. And this game is absolutely full of just tons of those magical moments. And Mo, I saw that quietly. Yes, you should see me when I'm noisy. We need another platform. I don't know. I think streaming and Brandon, this is the world's worst player in another game. Hey, my City Skylines games never go bankrupt, and I never kill very many people. So, you know, I think we do fine. How much longer are we looking at, Gina? I'm fine for my time, for my schedule today, but I wasn't sure what time, who was next, and all that.
Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to meet any goals here and wrap anything up, but we're about at time. If y'all want to start wrapping up this segment, and we'll go into a little break before we head in to Demonologist.
No, my goal was just to hang out and have fun with you guys today and raise some money for an absolutely fantastic cause. So where are we at on our donations right now?
Right now we are at $940 raised.
Yeah, for some reason my tracker's not showing the right.
You
total.
are tracking the
team
SES. No, you're tracking the SES page and not the whole team.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I put the wrong information in. Pro streamer, ladies and gentlemen. So when they return later, the actual correct total will be there, and you might even be able to see it down below. I'm not sure if it shows it or not.
I think it does in the panel below.
Yep. 905. Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, mine's a little out of date. It says 900, and we're at 940.
Awesome.
So, thank you to everyone who's donated so far today.
Yes, thank you. It has been once again my pleasure to be here today. I've had a blast. I will always take time to play Astroneer for whatever reason, but to be able to do it for ExtraLife, to be able to do it right here on SES's channel is, you know, that's something game devs don't really do all that often. It's just let some streamer guy stream on their channel. So it is definitely a privilege and an honor that I get to take part in and donate for the kiddos. And you can get this awesome visor and palette, and it'll be cool. I want to say thank you to Mark, who is right over there, and to Jonathan, who is right over there, for joining me today and putting up with me and hanging out while we just kind of, you know, played Astroneer without any particular goal in mind. That's I thought was going to be the best.
The goal is always having fun.
Yeah, and I did. I've had a blast today. Had a couple fun deaths. I got trolled by a lash leaf, so it's been great. It's been absolutely fun. So what's the? Are you going to start streaming again, Gina? We didn't really cover this, but so we kind of got to do the details here.
Yeah, I will take over the stream, and we're just going to watch a little video clip, but did real quick want to say thank you to Michael for the $60 donation to ExtraLife to round us off. And so we are now at an even $1,000. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so I appreciate everyone who's given today. And yeah, I'm ready to press the button whenever you are.
All right, I'm going to throw up a Be Right Back screen. Guys, in Twitch, your screen may go black, and it may say stream ended just briefly, just for a teeny tiny little second. If that happens and it doesn't immediately start what Gina's going to be playing, just refresh and you'll be right in there. So I'm going to throw up the Be Right Back screen, and Gina will be here ready to go. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.